to my channel. I'll be talking briefly about how I became a herbalist, a Christian herbalist. I need to help someone today. I need to help someone today. This is Rose Natural Beauty Haven, where we talk about beauty, beauty from inside to outside. Whatever that you take, you should be watchful. Whatever you apply on your skin, from lotions, soaps, you need to be watchful. But today I'll be talking about how I became a herbalist, a Christian herbalist in actual fact. It was in 2020 when I was in Zim and in Zimbabwe, and that's where coronavirus started. That was in March, and I had just left South Africa going back to Zimbabwe. So I heard that there was a lockdown in South Africa, and I knew I wasn't going to be coming back at that particular time. So, we were just like locked in, and we thought the coronavirus lockdown was just going to be like for a week, 2 weeks, but we saw it extended, guys, to December until borders were opened. That's when I managed to come back to South Africa. But before that, before I came back, let me tell you what happened, guys. We watched videos on YouTube. We learned how to bake. We learned how to do everything that you can think of. I did everything. I even played with cement. I was practicing what I was seeing on YouTube. It was a great time for us to be like locked down. We were just like at home doing everything. So what happened was, like, I was just tired. I was tired of doing these things on YouTube. I was tired of making soaps. I was also tired of doing my soaps, and also that's when I opened this YouTube channel that time. I was just like, how do I continue? How do I go about it? I can't continue doing this now because I now need something that can give me money. Then where I used to stay in Zim, in Seke, I was having a helper, a house helper was with me all the day. Then she would go back to her house. So the other day I just woke up and she saw me like I was outside, and I said, I need you to tell me the trees that are on this place, because she knew the trees. I didn't know the trees, the names of the trees. Because I said, how can God just put me at this place where there are a lot of trees? Guys, there were a lot of trees. A lot of trees. So the lady, fortunate enough, this lady knew every tree that was at my house. She told me all the names of the trees. Like, we had exposure to internet, like everyone on lockdown wanted to really know what was happening. So everyone would be having like connected to internet. So I sat down, I started searching and studying and seeing how these trees would contribute to somebody's health. So I said, oh, okay, now I can use this to cure this. I can use that to use this. I can do this. This is how it started. It was fun. It was nice. I went to Newlands and I bought some flowers with this personal assistant of mine. Yeah, we bought some flowers. I think I bought rosemary, lavender. I also bought evening primrose. I was so excited, guys, to know that evening primrose had a flower, because I only read it. I only bought the oils that I used to use in soaps. So what I did was I went there in Newlands at a nursery, and we bought these flowers. I planted them at my house, and this girl would also help me, my house helper. She would help me like to tell me like the other indigenous plants, what they do, and we would Google. So we started doing our concoctions. Guys, this is where it started. I'm telling you, I really enjoyed it until the very day. And ever since, this is the business that I've really done. And some of the things that we say when we are growing, I used to say, I want to be a nurse, I want to be a doctor. And it didn't happen, but I'm a doctor right now, because I can tell you, if you're suffering from this, you can take this herb and it can cure you. I did not go to any Sangoma, and I am not a Sangoma in actual fact, but I know I'm a herbalist. I'm a clinical herbalist because I'm now studying it. I'm now studying with a certain college in America that I'm studying these herbs. So this is how it started. I began with these herbs that I saw they could help like the reproductive system of a woman. So I mixed the herbs. I did yoni steaming herbs. And what guys, guess what? Ever since then, when I used these herbs, like yoni steaming, I think you know it's V steaming, when you sit on a steam that is the herbs and it goes right into you, right to the womb. Ever since then, my back, I had a backache. It just stopped. It just went like quiet. I had my left leg. It was also painful. So ever since then, this thing just went away. Then I gave my mother and I said, Mom, I need to test these things and see whether they are working. I gave my mother, and my mother, she also confessed and she said, you know what? These things are working, because she also had like legs and also like back was also aching. So I started giving people. I gave this lady that I was working with, I gave her, she tested, and everything was just like, then I pursued, guys, to the very day. This is how it started. I actually asked her to get me some herbs like the sausage fruit, if you know the sausage fruit. Some they know it as the Kigelia. And every time, every time when you put your heart on something, God continues to open ways. Do you know, like the Kegalia, I didn't know much about it, but a certain person can just come to my house and they say, you use this as well. I saw this at a certain place, and these guys from Nigeria or these guys from Ghana were using it. They take it, they say it does this and that. So this is how I knew about this. When you want something, God will just open up. Will open up. And the word of God also says, like, my people perish in Hosea 4 verse 6. My people perish because of the lack of knowledge. And I said, Lord, I just need to do this. I pursued, I did that. I did teas, women's teas that would heal like that would cover like all the reproductive system of a woman. I gave it to a certain lady, and this certain lady, she's old, she's 74, she's now 76. That was 2 years back then when I gave her. She drank the tea. She would put the tea in the porridge, the powder in the porridge. At times she would take it as tea. And she got relieved. She got, I don't know whether I can say cured from cancer, because she had cervical cancer. She was diagnosed of cervical cancer. Guys, this is how it like went. I'm so excited about this thing. And right now, I also have another herb that is very common. And I had visitors, I had visitors from Limpopo, and they came in my house and they bought my herbs and they went. Then this lady, she suffers from, she wanted to slim, and she's got a cholesterol checking machine. Then she went on checking her cholesterol, and the cholesterol was just like, she's seeing is dropping. And also she was diabetic, and she saw the numbers are just getting low, and she had high blood pressure. Guys, I had so many testimonies. I have so many herbs that some of these herbs, they are flowers that we have at our houses. Some of these herbs are like, we can buy them in Indian shops. Some of the herbs, they are just like weeds, they are just like weeds. But if you want something, I'm here to help someone who is saying, God, I don't have anything. Look, guys, my products right now are branded. They are just branded. Let me show you something. You may say this woman is saying something else. Let me show you something. Just a bit. Okay. Oh, all right. I'm back. This is eucalyptus tea. Just from the eucalyptus leaves. And this is the herb that I've been talking about. It's the nopal. It's the nopal cactus. It's good, guys. And I've also bought a machine to pack capsules. I now pack capsules, guys. Just like going outside the house, I was just sick and tired of watching videos in 2020 when we were locked down. I just went out and I said, God, why did you put me at this place where there are a lot of trees? And the Lord said, This is why I've put you. And really, this is me now. This is me now. You know, with the herbs are not like synthetic medicines. Because when we talk about herbs, we say they are they relieve. We are not allowed in school to say that they cure. We say they relieve. But still, you'll be cured, guys. You'll be cured. I don't want to lie. I want to help someone today. I want to help someone. In the book of Job 22, verse 28, today I want somebody to say, God, show me, and God will establish it. The verse that I want to read is on Job 22, verse 28. It said, you shall also decree a thing, and it shall be established unto you, and the light shall shine upon your ways. Guys, whatever that you think, whatever that you are going to make a decree like now and say, God, this is what I want, show me. God will definitely show you. He's faithful. He's faithful. I'm a Christian herbalist. I don't go to sangomas. I'm not a sangoma. If you come to me, I will simply tell you what the herb does. But I don't see like the spirituality. I'm not a herbalist who is like spirituality herbalist. No. I'm spiritual, like in the things of God. So this is how I became a herbalist. I am a herbalist, a proud herbalist, and I enjoy my work. And I get so much excited when I hear somebody is good. When somebody is having sleepless nights, can't sleep, is having problems, also like with these menstrual cycles, headaches, then if I just say, okay, take this, and after a day, 2 days, they tell me, Auntie, you know what? We are good now. I will be so, so excited. So today I want to encourage you, whatever that you have in your house, whatever that you see, that you may think this is wrong or this is, don't despise, guys. I now pack capsules. I now have a capsule filling machine where I pack some other herbs, where I buy some other powders. Now, you know, it's now advancing. It's now like, but if I had said, no, this is like a devilish, I wasn't going to be where I am right now. So I want to help you. This is my story. Please take time to subscribe, share with other people, like the video and share it. I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye for now.